Sexual. Ooh, I haven't. That's the first time I've heard that.
First time you've heard sexual?
Yeah, sexual seduction.
Or sexual healing?
Yeah, maybe. I'm more into like classy,
elegant, sophisticated.
Thank you.
Katy Perry.
Sophisticated.
Your album is out
pinup.
June and a pinup girl.
That's right, Poppy.
June what? When is your album?
June 17th. One of the Boys is when the record comes out, and it's called One of the Boys.
And is that pretty reflective of the rest of the album, or is it kind of diverse? What's the album
It's
about?
so diverse. I've been working on the record for 5 years. Been through so much to make this record happen, and never gave up. There's definitely, I should have thrown the towel in many years ago. I was signed and dropped by many different major labels.
Dummies.
Sorry?
Dummies. Stupid.
Yeah, well, it's funny because the last label I was on, Columbia Records, which, no offense to them because it's an ever-changing record industry. So much has gone on since we are living in the future of computers.
Yeah.
And, they dropped both me and the Jonas Brothers and One Republic all in like the same time span of a couple of weeks. I'm sure that they're very, very happy about that.
Did you get like Voodoo Doll or something right after that?
No, I don't know. Sometimes people just like...
They got some bad juju going on over there.
Yeah,
or something.
I don't know. I mean, God bless them. I'm sure a lot of the people that did that crucial mistake aren't there anymore.
I like these earrings.
Thank you.
Those are a skeleton.
Yes, they're little dangling skeleton earrings.
Do you believe in like the afterlife and like the spiritual and like are you? Into
I just got these during Halloween, honestly.
Okay, so there's no. I
thought they kind of looked rock and roll.
They do.
Yeah, there's no story behind the skeleton earrings. They just look rock and roll.
Where are you from originally?
Santa Barbara, California.
Okay.
That's about an hour north from Los Angeles, and it's a very beachy town.
So I was going to ask, does that mean like you every day you're out like just sitting on the beach and having like Karate Kid days where you're having a big bonfire on the beach and you're playing soccer and
that's how I grew up. So happy to be from Santa Barbara, and I grew up around the beach. I went surfing, ate tacos at the local taco stand, and was, even though I happened to turn into like very porcelain, with black hair. I'm like, brown, what color hair do I have today? With black hair. I grew up very tan with blonde hair, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
So you're naturally a blonde, or you're?
Well, I'm a little bit naturally. I'm a lighter brown, like a dirty blonde-ish.
Are you Irish?
I think my father is. I'm a mutt.
You're a mutt.
I'm a mutt. I'm Portuguese.
Being from Santa Barbara, did you ever get involved in the crazy paparazzi nightlife of the Viper Room and different things downtown in LA?
I've lived in LA for 7 years now, 6 or 7 years. I can't remember. It's all becoming a blur. And I live in Hollywood, and it's quite interesting. It is surreal. I wake up, and I'm a block away from Hollywood Boulevard, and I go to get my morning Starbucks crack, and I walk over there, and I'm literally seeing Darth Vader, Marilyn Monroe, and
Superman.
And
you're on Jimmy Kimmel every night.
Walking to the Chinese Grumman Theater, and I'm like, where am I? I just want a coffee, bro. I just want my, iced coffee with 2 pumps of classic syrup. Yeah. That's all. I didn't wake up wanting to hang out with, the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's the surreal life for you.
It is weird. And, you go to the Coffee Bean and you see Pamela Anderson, or you see Perez, or, you see all those people, and, I've met a lot of them, and a lot of them are cool, and, some of them, the ones that, are obviously not cool, you just know, and... I mean...
Yeah, when we go to the Cracker Barrel around here, we don't have the same problem.
It's really weird. It's really weird. That's why I think LA is such, is definitely a spot to visit and a tourist spot, because you can walk down Hollywood Boulevard and run into somebody, or it doesn't matter if they're like A, B, or C-list celebrity. You'll find somebody. Because we're all about there. We're all running our daily errands.
It's that radius of like 15 miles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've been there twice. I loved it. The one thing I didn't like is last time I went, we stayed in Anaheim. We stayed right off Beach Boulevard. We went to Huntington Beach, and it was like 8 miles away, and it took us like an hour.
Yeah.
And we went by like 3 Honda dealers. We went by Knott's Berry Farm, and like a whole bunch of fast food restaurants.
Well, the outskirts of like true Hollywood is is different than actually being in the center, you know, of Hollywood. Anaheim, you know, that's where you get like Disneyland, and you know, you get a lot of people from the outskirts coming in to do their.
So it's the tourists slowing the traffic down.
I think it is. Yeah. But it's cool. We need Los Angeles needs to rebuild. Hollywood needs to rebuild. Be re-beautified.
Re-beautified.
Is that a word? Now it is.
Sure.
Great. I win.
It's the girl.
That's
June
right.
8th.
June 17th.
June 17th.
Yeah, the record is called One of the Boys.
And can you get like half the tracks now at iTunes or anything like that?
You can get a couple of the songs for my EP that came out in November. You can get a couple songs on iTunes. Check it out. Yeah.
Awesome. You rock.
KatyPerry.
And you're gonna come here like real soon, though, right? You're not gonna forget about us.
I'll never forget
you're
about
a big,
you.
Huge star.
The cat. Come on.
And stuff like that.
No, come on.
Talk about Cisco
I'm not
and
gonna
what you've
change.
done in the past month and who you hooked up with. And did you watch The Hills?
The Hills. Yeah, you know, I've had a couple songs in The Hills, which is kind of weird. Yeah, my songs being the soundtrack to Lauren Conrad's Crazy Life, or Heidi and Spencer. Heidi and Spencer. Oh my God, they're so weird. I'm so sorry. Can I say that on air?
They got back together. She went to Vegas or whatever, and then like she comes down an escalator, and they're back together.
Yeah, and they play. I have a song called "Waking Up in Vegas,"
yeah,
and that song played in that episode. Yeah, it was really weird. I don't watch it, but you know, it's definitely interesting.
Thank you.
The Hills.
Thanks for stopping by.
Anytime, most definitely. Yeah, rock and roll.